Scylla and Glaucus. Scylla turned back. She dared not trust herself far out at sea. Along the thirsty sand she sauntered naked, or when she was tired made for a little land-locked cove, and in its sheltered waves enjoyed a cooling bathe. Suddenly, breaking the surface of the sea, Glaucus appeared, a new inhabitant of ocean's deeps, since on Anthedon's shore he suffered a sea change. He saw the girl and stopped, his heart transfixed, and spoke to her, spoke anything he thought might stay her flight. But Scylla fled, her terror gave her speed, and reached a cliff top rising from the shore, a vast cliff by the strait that towered up to one great peak, and with its tree-clad height rose in a curve far out over the sea. The place was safe. She stopped. She could not tell if he were god or monster, and she gazed in wonder at his color and his hair that clothed his shoulders and streamed down his back, and thighs that formed a twisting fish's tail. He knew her thoughts, and leaning on a ledge of rock that rose nearby, "Fair maid," he said, "I am no monster nor a savage beast. I am a sea god. Over the open sea, not Proteus, no, nor Triton, nor Palamon, has greater power than I. Yet I was once immortal, dedicated even then to the open sea. There all my time and toil. I used to haul the nets that hauled the fish, or sitting on a rock plied rod and line. Beside a lush green lea there lies a beach, one side the sea, the other side the meadow, a meadow never marred by grazing cows, nor cropped by shaggy goats or placid sheep. No busy bee had worked the flowers there, no gracious garland thence was ever given, nor hands had swung a scythe. I was the first to sit upon that sward and dry my lines, and on it range my row of fish to count what I had caught, as chance had guided them into my nets, or trust to my barbed hook. It sounds a fairy tale, but what have I to gain by fairy tales? My fish, my catch, in contact with the grass, began to move and turn from side to side and glide across the ground as in the sea. And while I watched, waiting and wondering, they all made off, the lot of them, back to the sea, their home, leaving their new-found master in the beach. I was amazed and pondered long to find the reason. Could some god have done it, or the juices of some plant? And yet what plant could have such power? I picked some stalks and chewed what I had picked. The juice, the unknown juice, had hardly passed my throat, when suddenly I felt my heartstrings tremble and my soul consumed with yearning for that other world. I could not wait. "Farewell," I cried, "farewell, land never more my home," and plunged beneath the waves. The sea gods welcomed me to join their company, so well was I esteemed, and called on Tethys and Oceanus to take away my mortal essences. They purified me with a ninefold chant that purged my sins, then bade me plunge my body beneath 100 rivers. Instantly torrents cascaded down from near and far, and poured whole seas of waters on my head. So far I can relate what I recall, so far remember, but the rest is lost. When sense returned, I found myself in body another self, nor was my mind the same. For the first time I saw this bronze-green beard, these flowing locks that sweep along the swell, these huge broad shoulders and my sea-blue arms, my legs that curve to form a fish's tail. But what avail my looks, what to have pleased the ocean's gods? What good to be a god myself, unless such things can touch your heart? So much he said, and would have said more too, but Scylla fled. Enraged at his repulse, he made in fury for the magic halls of Circe, daughter of the glorious sun.